Hi, this is Umair. Here is the demonstration of the task that I have worked on today. It is a button. Uh, it is a button to sync a channel to a product. So I have added a toast. I have added a chip button to let the user know about the operation that whether the channel is successfully synced. Channel is successfully synced to the product or not. So when the user clicks on this button, upon the when the API response have received from the server, there will be a chip shown to the user, showing that whether the channel has successfully synced to the product or not. Now, if I click on the other product, see if there is any error, this error will be shown there, and a chip will be shown that some action need. Also, I have created I have created the functionality to link all the channels to a product at once. When the user will click on this master channel sync icon button, then all the channels that are present here will be synced to that particular product. So if I click on this button, a loader will be shown and all the listed channels will be synced to the current product, and their respective status will be shown here, representing that either the product is successfully synced or it is failed. After that, I have fixed some bugs, and the first bug that I have worked is that the client asked to change the functionality of these arrow buttons. Before that, these arrow buttons were only scrolling one to two of the channels to the left or right. Now, if the user clicks on the left button, it will scroll to the hundred. The channels that are showing here will all be scrolled to the left or right. So, since there are less number of channels here, I have to I have to minimize my screen size to show the functionality. Now if I click on this button, all the channels that were previously present are swiped to the left side, and if I click on this button, all the previous shown channels will be again present here. Also, I have changed the color of this arrow button, and after that, in the connection management, if the user creates a channel, let's say it's eBay 2, and choose a channel, date format, next, test, next. See, I have added a placeholder here to show when the list is empty. So I have added a placeholder in this step. After that, when the user navigates to the products page, and if I opens up a product that has a rich attribute, see, before that, when the user adds a family to a product, and if that product has an attribute type of rich text, and at the time of creating that attribute, if the user has added any default value for that attribute, that value was not being pre-populated here. So I have fixed this issue, and if the user has added any default value while creating the attribute, it will be pre-populated here. And after that, uh, one more thing here is that when the user changes a product family from here and save the changes and goes to this family doesn't have any attribute, so I have to change it again where it is family. Here it is, metadata. If I change it from here, save changes, what was the previous behavior is that all these checkboxes were disabled by default. Now I have fixed this issue. If the user changes the family of a product, then also all these checkboxes will be checked by default. After that, after that, I have also fixed some issues here. If this checkbox is disabled, then this completed progress bar and the sync button will not be shown to the user. And there is one more thing that uh, this ID will be shown to the user if it is present. There was also a bug in the create family dialog. So let me navigate to the families listing page. If I create a new family and it has a very long text and goes to the next step, see, the long text is now being truncated to the one line. Previously, what was being happened is that if the text is long, then it goes to the second line and the UI becomes distorted. Now I have truncated this text, and also if the text is long here, also it will be truncated, and in the attribute, if it is long, it will also be truncated.